How's it going there, YouTube? Well, we're in the toy tractor hoard room here. It's been quite a while since we've been inside here taking any shots. But anyway, I was up to an auction sale yesterday. I was at my local Case International dealer was having a retirement auction sale. Charlie Richards of Stouffville there. Done business with him for many, many years and bought several toys out of that dealership and paint and little bits of parts of this and that. And kind of sad to see it go, but at the same time, he's been in business since 1929, so kind of an interesting story behind that. He's one of the last independent international dealers that was left. I don't know if that's in North America or just Canada. I'm not sure what that is, but I don't know of too many one-shop dealerships anymore, but it's a pretty good sale. It was raining yesterday, but there was a pretty big crowd of people up there. And I didn't get any shots of the sale, just didn't want anyone to complain about privacy stuff and whatnot, so I didn't bother. Plus, I was busy bidding. There's a couple things I picked up. I was going to pick up International Hammer Mill, but I didn't get to see what it went to because I decided to run out to Tim Hortons to get something to eat. But I actually bought two toys at the auction sale, and the first one would be this. Picked up that 1/16 scale Precision McCormick manure spreader, Model 200. Now I've seen these on eBay for between 90 and about 135 bucks. Paid $35 for that at the auction yesterday. So stuff was going a little bit cheap, but that just benefits buyers. But you know, some of the new stuff was going more expensive. And of course, the other toy I bought yesterday, well, we got to go outside in the backyard to see that. And well, here's the other toy I picked up yesterday. It's a 1951 McCormick Deering W4. It's a serial number is 28202, and I think the first serial number for 51 was 28167. But it's a very complete tractor. It runs very well. The tin is about as straight as an arrow on it. The grill's nice and straight. The hood's nice and straight. It's had a repaint at some point. Someone didn't do a very good job on it because it runs everywhere on it. But there's nothing you can't sand out. And then we'll get it fixed up. So it's a very good running tractor. The tires are decent on it. The rear tires are mixed matched, but this one's got some dry rot going on here. So if we can get one like the other side, we'll put it on there. The front tires are decent. Now, whoever repainted this, those wheels should be like a silver argent color and not the like the 450, 560 style kind of white creamy color. They shouldn't do that, but that's alright. We'll get it fixed up. I was very impressed how straight the tin was on this tractor. It's got a couple little dings in the back fenders. You know, little dents and little spots here and there, but no big deal. Nothing you can't pound out. We'll have to get a new seat cover there, of course. She's 5 years ahead, one reverse. Clutch brake, of course. It's in very, very good shape. It might be looking for a battery box here because this one's got some rust issues here, but you know, there's always worse things. Even it's got the full light package on it, starter. It's even got the generator on it still. So I don't think it's been converted to 12 volt, but if you see up in there, still got the generator up there. So this is nice to have too. Over the menu, the distributor is nice to have. It's also got the rear weight package on it. So I'll probably take those off and take them off to paint the wheels anyway. She got the bigger 14.926 back tires on it, which is the same as what an Oliver 80 would take. And I also read somewhere too that these rims would fit an Oliver 80 as well. So I don't know how true that is, but they look relatively close. But it's something to clean up for the winter time and something to play with. And well, maybe we'll see if we can get you a start here. It's kind of chilly this morning. I'm gonna admit, the electric start's kind of nice too. I even got the original crank with it. So we'll turn the gas on here. If I can do it one-handed. You got much gas left in it. You can tell she's done a little work in her day, eh? neutral. Give it a little shot of choke. Pull this out. This got the same oil bath there that hart-parr's got, so I'll have to get that tightened up, cleaned up. But you know, we got a pretty good buy for tractor sat in the dealer's lot for a number of years. I haven't even looked to see if the light's working out on it. We got lights. And even the lights work. How about that? And the next job. Oh. There's the old 1828. I'm gonna take and get this workbench out of here. Clean all this crap out. Get the snowmobile out of the way. Drill press have to go somewhere. And I'll roll this hart-parr back. And put the W4 in front of it. There. I saved this sticker off the W4 yesterday because that was the lot number. So I figured I'd stick it up in the carport for, you know, garage art, you know, right? And same with that sign there. Anyway, we'll clean some of this junk up in here and shuffle some tractors around. How about that? Of course, you guys know I already drained the gas out of this thing, so I'll have to go buy some gas. But I mean, oh well. What can you do? It's part of the game. Tractors don't like to run without gas. As my cousin Jacob came with me yesterday to pick the W4 up. I drove the W4 about 10 feet and they quit on me. He's like, did they shut the gas off on this thing? Of course they did. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Anyway, I gotta get back to work here. Alright, I've been kind of cleaning up here a little bit. See, I knew draining the fluids out of that hart-parr early was kind of a dumb idea, but you know, hey. The benefits of having two tractors. Little W4 works very well, actually. So I'm gonna move the planks over here and kind of clean it up a little bit. And I'll put the sled over on this side here. I think I should be, if I get it tight to that corner, put it down in the back, get it tight to that corner, and I should be okay. I'm gonna clean some of this junk up in here and take the bench apart. And still don't know where that table saw came from because somebody gave that to me, but oh well, no big deal. Anyway, I'll keep working here, boys, and we'll get some gas for that tractor and we'll back her in the corner again. And W4 needs a little fuel too. I'd like to take W4 for a little ride. Maybe we'll do that afterwards before I put it away, but need gas. Alrighty, I got things shuffled around here a little bit. Got the workbench ripped out and started and put the hart-parr in the back corner. I knew draining the fuel out of that was a bad idea, but you know, I just borrowed some out of the 145 and put it in the hart-parr and backed in the corner here. It's pretty well up to the, oh, excuse me, same at once, I got a hiccup there. Backed into the back corner there. I got the little ET250 there. I got to put the cover back on. This is kind of a tight fit here. This is not going to work very well, so I ended up having to crawl over the battery box in the W4. These things are kind of tight in here. I was hoping to put this W4 over on this side, but not going to fit. Kind of had to get things wiggled around in here. I might even go as far as cramming that 145 over here, so we'll make it work. wintertime's coming anyway, so it's not like I have to get tractors out of here in a big hurry, so. I re-drained all the fuel out of the hart-parr again, and I of course filled the rat up because the garden hose right there. I mean, I was only going to be only running for a couple minutes, so even if I did, it'd been alright, but I don't like doing things like that, so yeah. So that's where we're at now. I'm going to see if that 145 will slide in here. See, I told you guys it would fit. Well, I'm going to call this video quits for now. We'll get her uploaded here for you guys. Oh, hey, another W4. That one, of course, came from Jolly's Farm Toys. But anyway, I'm going to get this video uploaded for you guys here, and we'll get some more W4 videos for you guys here shortly. And we'll see you on the next one. Please comment, rate, subscribe. Thanks for watching.